Gali būt, kad jie šiandien to apsiribos, gali būt, kad kasdieną ims.
За много родове словенци, ki so davno nekoč sanjali te iste sanje.
Certainly, independence of Slovenia was achieved at the right moment when history opened its doors, so to say. If we had not acted unilaterally, the cause would be lost.
In those years, we understood that either now or never. So that was a last chance.
Olemegi kõige tugevamad. Aitäh teile! Aitäh!
They didn't have public financing. They themselves financed the publication of newspaper and put their own money into it. Nobody really expected to be paid for it.
In 91, all of Europe, the whole Europe was in turbulence, in constant change, reform, transformation, and so on. Soviet Union was disintegrating, and Yugoslavia was disintegrating, and such historical circumstances. The context was such that it was easier, perhaps, for us to act.
1991 in August, when Putsch not succeeded in Moscow, then of course in one moment we must took power, and actually it was a very, very difficult situation because we don't have any institutions who are ready to do something. We don't have any experience.
And we created groups in every school, in companies, in the newspapers. There were local groups for Popular Front, and then we have the regional branch which coordinated its actions with the Riga and the main head office.
Unions, different unions of representatives of fine arts, the leaders of cultural life, they were openly entered into the politics. They left after we regained independence, but then in those very important times, they were in the front.
It is a ceasefire which
The Slovenian parliament declared independence from Yugoslavia, and the next day, war started. And then what followed was a mediation from the European Union. At the meeting with the European Union Troika in Zagreb, the Slovenian delegation was told the unilateral steps taken so far should be cancelled and reversed. But Slovenians have not accepted the European Union idea. Breaking event of the military trial, a new organization was started, a committee for the defense of human rights.
Spanish diplomats have made great job in Baltics. So that's for you see that the Estonian government is quiet. There's nothing about your prisoners, there's nothing about your referendum, etc. Majority of Estonian populations definitely supports you.
I have admired tremendously our friends in Catalonia for having done whatever they have done. Now, I blame European Union for the problems that the Catalonian movement for independence had. This cynical response of Brussels and of the Brussels administration and also of the great powers, this was something that was really shameful, if you ask me.
You hadn't studied the mentality of leaders in European Union. What could they do actually if something happened? I remember that my friends called me 2 days before the final declaration that can they reach our foreign minister. In such attempt that wasn't possible at all.
I felt a very, very strong pressure from the public, from my friends, from my family, if you want, to do whatever we have promised, to execute, our promises. If I said, okay, let's go back, let's make some steps back, I would be, in great trouble with the people around myself.